I'm Monty McKinnon, and this channel is about building guitars, and that's what we've got here right now is a guitar on this bench. More about that as soon as we spin the intro. All right, here we are. We have a guitar on our bench. This is a gorgeous, just gorgeous maple guitar. And I want to show you all the parts before they're put together and become that instrument that we like to play. So where do I start? Let's start with the neck because it's right here. What I have are the two pieces of wood. It was like this. It's been cut, and now we do a scarf joint where we actually glue this up so that it looks more like a guitar neck. And then what happens is we end up taking this mahogany and gluing it on the sides here to give us the wings so that when we shape the particular headstock, we have room to do that. That's a really nice piece of mahogany. And we're going to be working on this at some point in the future, but not yet. Let me show you some more. This, by the way, is the armrest. And you've all seen me carve the armrest on the last guitar we built. Well, this is where it starts, right there. And this is the piece of wood that we're going to actually put on. This is a veneer. We're going to put this on the armrest. Gorgeous, isn't it? That's a piece of striped ebony, and we've got binding that also is striped ebony. Now, this is the bracing that we're going to use on the back, and the bracing for the top. This is already kind of cut and shaped, but it's not an issue. We'll deal with that a little later. It's not going to be there yet. This is the top, the front of the guitar where the neck goes. This is where it's going to bolt on right in here, come out here. So that's up at that end. This is the butt part of the neck. Remember how this forms like this? This comes down here like that, and we'll turn that into a neck. So that's the piece that we're going to glue on there at some point. I got too many parts here. It's so wonderful. Oh my goodness. This is the fingerboard. Again, it's a piece of ebony. Actually, I'm wrong. That's Brazilian rosewood. And I've got a couple of pieces to go on the side, and I've got some maple to run down the side of this. So that's going to become our fingerboard. You'll remember this video because when you see the final guitar, I'm going to link this video to that so you can have a good look at where we started and how this all took place. This is the purflings. These are the purflings, rather. This is a black, green, black, and this goes at 10,000, 20,000, and 20 thousandths of an inch. And this will be running around the top part of our guitar and around the back. And I'm not sure if we're going to do the neck yet. I haven't decided on that, but that's what that looks like before it ends up on the guitar. Now, when we bind the guitar, here's some striped ebony. That's what we're going to use. We'll bend all of this and we'll make it fit and form all around the guitar. This is the tail wedge of the guitar where that gets glued together, and then we put a strip in there. And that strip is right here. We're going to use this piece of wood here. And because this is a Florentine where it comes to the point, we're going to end up cutting this off in little pieces, and we'll put that on the corners so that the corners are solid. And you'll see how we do that shortly. Now, the peg head, the top of the guitar, this again is Brazilian. That's what that's going to look like. That's beautiful wood. So we'll thin that down And this baby, more Brazilian, this has got some nice color in it. This is going to become the bridge. Now, those are some of the parts. What I haven't shown you is, here's some of the shell that will be going in and around the guitar. We're going to put that on the top because everybody likes shell. And we'll put this around the top and maybe down the back as well. Haven't decided on that yet, but we're going to do something on the back for sure. Now, the top, this is a high grade AAA Sitka top. This is what it's going to look like. And we're going to join that and then thin it down, and you can see where the sound hole is going to go, and we'll be all good. We're going to make this thing work. This is really, really nice. What is particularly smart about this is that the grain is straight. There's very little run out. So this is going to come up nice and white like our last guitar, that Brazilian that we did. And this is going to be spectacular under a finish. It really is going to look great. You're going to love it. Now, are you ready? Sit down, because you're going to freak when you see this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be the back. Let's see how we do this here. This is the back of the guitar, and I hope you can see the figure that is in there. All the lines running across here, as well as the grain running up here. This is really, really gorgeous, gorgeous wood. And this, under a finish, oh my goodness, is it going to look spectacular. That's why we got to put something, a stripe of something down here. It may be the same as the binding. It could be that we put shell down here. We're going to do something for sure. I just haven't decided what yet, but that's what that's going to look like. That is just amazing, amazing wood. Seriously, it is gorgeous. These are the sides, and you can probably see the shimmer on that. I hope you can. Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. We're going to have to super soft this to bend it for sure. We're going to have to take it way down in order to get there. But this is going to be one beautiful guitar. This is a piece of the green that is going to go underneath the peg head up at the top, along with this veneer here that is black. This is a little thicker than what we normally use, but it will work just fine. And that will end up going on the guitar like that, with the head plates that go on there like that, and it's all good. So it's going to be just spectacular. Now, we also are going to change the shape of the headstock, and I'm going to be using these special ratio tuners that were provided for me. These are gorgeous. These are a product that is, I just cannot wait to use. Each one of these has a different ratio depending on the thickness of the string. So they're gorgeous. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. You'll see these up close at some point. We'll get to those, but I'm going to do a full review on this product. It's absolutely super. I really like it. So that's what a guitar looks like before it becomes a guitar. And this is not a kit, okay? And what I've done is I'm down here in the shop, and I'm going to go upstairs and edit and post this video now. But the reason for me being down here is so that the wood can acclimatize and get used to what's going on here. Let me just check here. We are about 46% on humidity. I want to get that down to about 42 before I do anything. I won't be gluing any of this together or doing any of this. This needs to settle in here, and as soon as that's done, we're going to get on with the building. Meanwhile, There are a few things that I can do, such as the neck and whatnot, and start setting that up, and I'll do that. Now, what I didn't show you here, and I don't know what I did with it. I've got it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. There's our truss rod that's going down the length of the neck, and then you put your little Allen wrench in here and turn this whichever way in order to adjust for any adjustment you need in the neck. So that's it. That's all the parts of the guitar, and we'll put it all together, and it'll go a lot faster than it did the last time, and we'll have much more of a close-up on each of these pieces as we develop them. So thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Check out the links that are down below, and by all means hit the bell so you get notified, and we'd like that. Now, I've got some merch down below. I've got some shirts coming. I think there's a backpack. I don't know. There's a couple of mugs down there if you're interested in that kind of thing, because I think it's only appropriate that when we have tea with Monty that we have our own mug, and I got to order one myself. So I'm going to get my mug, and I hope you will too. So let's leave it at that, and you can check all that out if you're interested. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now. Oh yeah, this makes the day better, absolutely. That English breakfast tea, good stuff.